Right, Yamisemeda say na sena wudi kind two jano Mr. William Korbla Agbavitor head of legal or FDA wamo the final piece of the jigsaw say a drone fa entertaining nyinaa ekoma omo hwehwem nyinaa wi a FDA for na ma ho tumi say a drone obetimi de abadwaman so abeton obetumi abon ho dewuro emenkofo etimi ababeton enti yebekọ wamo head of legal ho Mr. William Korbla Agbavitor na wakyire yemu kratafa no se ne yetie emra no se de yetie ene akwanya yebefa so a ye nura ye no yebetimi abon ho dewuro.
Thank you very much. I think Numo Brafo initially no can say the tree ni yet. Let me say media ni there.
Yeah, fogumu sama e putogu mreshi ogum.
Mine is terrible. So I will try as much as possible to be mixing it. So thank you very much for the opportunity. Let me start by saying that the Food and Drugs Authority, agency, Ministry of Health, I see, with the core mandate as enshrined in the Public Health Act, that's Part 7, precisely Section 82. It says it is our job, will ensure that we will provide and enforce standards when it comes to the sale, advertisement, distribution, storage, importation, exportation of food, drugs, herbal medicines, medical devices, cosmetics. And it's also our job to ensure when it comes to the issues of tobacco and tobacco control, and then clinical trials. So broadly, this are our core mandates. Now, I've listened to all the deliberations. Before we register a product, we request for several documentations. Key is the certificate of analysis as coming from the center. There are other documentations you would have to provide. We will then have what we call, we'll register the product. When we say we'll register the product, it doesn't I think I've been to court one day and there was a decision, the judge was like, one register product NT Nipa no come for 15 years. I sat back. So you realize they don't understand when they say registration, what it entails. It's as if say, maybe Kua, Naya Choro, oh, Kua registered. In a register, no, but it entails a lot of activities. So, as I will request for all those documentations, we call for one, so we'll analyze those documents. So the certificate of analysis, all those things are looked at. When it comes to traditional medicine, it doesn't equate to what we do when it comes to the orthodox medicine, where we request for the dossier and do the typical analysis. But we rely on those documentations provided. We will examine the product. So by examination, we call for samples, of those products. We also carry out confirmatory tests in the lab, our lab, to confirm some of the parameters, the very issues, done by the center. We don't end it there. We carry out what we call GMP inspection. We'll come and inspect your facility where you are producing the drug. We want to be sure that the facilities have the capacity to continuously churn out the product. Because when we register, we'll come back after a year. So if we say you are good to go, within the year, is that those facilities, the environment, are they conducive to produce the quality product you submitted, to us? So we do all these things before the product is finally registered. We don't end there. We go out into the field from time to time to pick up, products on the shelves. Numu was talking about the shelf life issues. So we go, you submitted the product, let's say today, in 2 months' time, in 6 months' time, has it contained those, the efficacy as established? Are they still in those products? So we pick from time to time and carry out analysis on those products to ensure that is the enforcement bit of our job we do. So basically, these are the processes we go through to ensure that products as we have them on our market, and when I mean products, those I mentioned earlier, including typically the herbal products, that they are of the set quality, they are efficacious, and they are safe for human consumption. So basically, these are the things we do. Let me add a bit of the advert because it's tied to issues of registration. One will bring a product and say it is for, let's say, headache, or let's say malaria. Let me use malaria. So he will register the product as such. We make sure on the label you indicate the ingredient, what is able to do, and all that. But in the course of advertisement, the person will come and say it's able to cure diabetes. So that is why it is our job to ensure that whatever you claim the product can do, which is specified on the label, that is exactly what you advertise. And again, so we have the process of registration, which is one. So we would have registered the product. But this one don't have labels. Understand? We'll give you the registration number that this product is registered by FDA. But that doesn't give you the power to go out there to advertise that product. Because registration is provided for under Section 118 of the Public Health Act, which is the process I went through. That's the process we'll go through to have the product registered, and will assign you with a number. The law under 114 also indicated that before you advertise, you need to submit that advertisement for the approval of the authority, that's the Food and Drugs Authority. So there are two separate things. So we have the issue, you happens to get an approved advert, you arrest or whatever we've done, and the person comes to the office and say, no, the product is duly registered. And we say, no, the product is registered, but the advert would equally... Yes, yes. May I say? And so the me say, so you can registration is one thing, and you can approval of advertisement is also another thing. So you receive two separate documentations from the FDA in those regards, and that's why we have problem with our media partners or houses, because the law says that whoever advertises, a person shall not advertise. And when the law says a person, he defines the person or the law defines the person to include a media house. So we will not hold accountable only the manufacturer of the product, but we equally hold accountable the tree has gone back. So ni pakrona or the product no ebresa ana all advertises our product no ye ni bedi na ye ni a friend say media house no so edi sa na mra ne kan ye say ne be ya I think that will be sanity. So basically this is what I will end it up now with business.